All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. And I like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect, man. And today, I just want to go into a quick lesson pretty much, about, something I got going on in my personal life, dealing with my family, man. Because, as we know or should know now that, our family ain't our family, man. And that's probably what I'm going to entitle this, man. Because, pretty much, we're set apart. The Lord chose us, or Lord willing, He called us, and Lord willing, we're that chosen as well. But man, it's pretty much, we're hated of this world. We're hated of these people, man, because we're not like them, man. We have this knowledge, this truth, this wisdom, and it's a light, we're the true light bearers, man. And these people hate it, man. So I'm not gonna ramble too much. I don't really want to go into, the specifics of what I'm going through at this moment. But man, it just, this is the time that we're in, man. Where, our family members are gonna start to betray us. That's the time that we're coming into, So I'm gonna start in the book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. And it says, Slakia, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. Slakia, I came not to send peace, but a sword. So yeah, man, Yahweh Shai is coming to, pretty much divide, and that's what he's doing, He's dividing the sheep from the goats, man. Verse 35, and it says, I am Slakia. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And this is the point I want to make. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. So yeah, man, our family members are going to hate us, man, and that may not be the case for every brother, but I speak for myself when I say, my family members hate me and I hate them back, and, again, I don't come around them, at all. I don't really deal with them that much, obviously because they're wicked, man. They live contrary to how I live, man. They live wicked lifestyles, and, I'm trying to live, my life righteously, and, anytime I'm around them, I get annoyed because, again, they're fake, they're phony, they fake like they got love for me, man, when, it's all BS. And at the end of the day, I know that what their end is going to be, and it's not good, man, and then just to, real quick, because it's something, I was pondering on as well, one thing, our camp head, stressed this past week. I'm not going to go into, details, but, stressing, pretty much brothers, fellowshipping, because, this is me speaking, as a man, but pretty much, this brotherhood, man, we're all that we have, man, because this world hates us. Our families hate us, man. I speak for myself when I say, going out to camp every weekend, man, and getting together with brothers, that's the highlight of my week, man. It makes my week better, because of whatever hell I'm going through for that particular week. If, I need to, get whatever's off my chest to brothers as far as, particular hells that I'm going through, brothers may have advice or, just being around good energy, man, because at the end of the day, the true men, women, and children, that truly believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that is, that's our true family, man, the believers, fuck this world and fuck these people, man, because they're wicked and they're all gonna die, and that's just where I'm at, man, like these people, man, they're wicked, they hate us, and they're gonna turn on us, man. So I'm going to grab this. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Slucky. That may not be the one. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, and verse 14. And it says, Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. And the point, that I want to make in, bringing out this particular verse is, the Lord pretty much calling or choosing, one, out of an entire city of people, maybe one elect member among them, or, two members of a particular family. But, those of us that are in, that are in this truth, we were called, and we're hoping to be the chosen, man, just like it says in, 2 Peter, we have to make our calling and election sure, because at the end of the day, man, that's what it's all boiling down to. Who are the Lord's chosen, man? And we're hoping to be that chosen. And again, this world hates us, man, and we hate this world back, So before I grab that next one, again, I just want to go into, the curses real quick, because again, that's a curse, man. That is a curse, our own family members hating us, having an evil eye towards us, so I'm going to grab Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. And it says, So that man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Now, yes, this is going into the curses. Pretty much, a man would, an Israelite man, have an evil eye towards, his brethren. Hence the reason why, the tribes, pretty much have it hatred for each other, and, a lot of fathers leaving, their children, but again, the point I want to make in this verse is, a man having an evil eye towards his brother, man. That's pretty much, a lot of our family members, man, they have an evil eye toward us, sometimes it's for no reason at all. It's nothing in particular that we done, wrong to them, but they just hate us, and that's just how it is, man. So I'm going to grab the book of John chapter 15. And, these are a few of my favorite scriptures right here, man, because again, it's true. And it relates to a lot of us, man. Because again, man, it's true. This is the book of John chapter 15 and verse 18. And it says, If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world, the world will love his own. But because you're not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So yeah, man, pretty much this world hates us, man. Because again, they hated our Lord without cause, The only thing he did was teach, and they put him to death, for no reason. So if they hated our Lord, Yahweh Shai, for no reason at all, then they hated us, or they're gonna hate us, and they do hate us, man. So just me speaking for myself when I say, my family members hate me, and I've done nothing wrong to any of them. I don't bother them, I don't deal with them. I stay to myself. But they hate me. They have an evil eye towards me. Random people out on the street, they hate me, or they have an evil eye. I'm sure other brothers can relate. Just when certain people come around us, their countenance changes. They just, it's like, well, these people do have demons on them, but it's just like, that demon jumps on them, to try to do something to get a reaction out of you, man. Because again, they know that, we're not like them, man. We're not like them. We're different, man. And that's part of the reason why they hate us. So, now I'm going to jump to John chapter 17, and I'm going to start at verse 13. And it says, And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, and indeed the world does hate us. Since we have this truth, this world hates us, man. If it didn't hate us already, it hates us now even more. Continuing on, it says, Because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world, I pray that thou shouldest take them. Slakia, I pray that thou shouldest, Slakia. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil, and that's pretty much, just like in the Lord's Prayer, deliver us from evil, man. And that's pretty much what we're praying that the Lord does, man. He delivers us from the evil that is on this earth and the evil that is going to come upon this earth, man. Because we're coming into some very, very serious times where things are going to get extremely difficult, and we're going to need the Lord more than ever. Verse 16, They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they might also be sanctified through thy truth. Yeah, man, like, that's just the time we're in, man. That is the time that we're in. I'm just going to read these last two verses. It says, Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one as thou, Father, art in me and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. And yeah, man, meaning one in agreement. And the Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai are not the same person. They are two different entities, But again, man, just the point being of these particular verses, the Lord, he prayed for his elect, and we're hoping to be, the Lord's elect, man. But he prayed that, the Lord wouldn't take us out of the world, but that he would deliver us from the evil, So let me see. I'm going to grab a couple more. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 9. And it says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another." And yeah, man, that's the time that we're in, and that's what's coming. So me, I'm already mentally prepared for, my family members turning on me, because I already know that they're full of shit anyway, and they're not gonna make it. They're gonna die, so I'm not really too concerned about them at this current moment. It's certain family members I do still love, well, I love all my family, honestly, but it's just right now, the ones that aren't right, I'm not worried about them. I just pray certain of my family members are, able to, escape through, my works. If not, then, just whatever the Lord's will is for them, may it be done. Again, I just pray that I'm found worthy to be delivered and escape this judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon this earth, man, because again, these people are fucking evil. Again, it's further down. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 12. And it says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." And then I'm going to read verse 13 as well. But pretty much, again, man, that's the time that we're in, man. The love of many is waxing cold, man. So we really can't trust anyone but the brotherhood, man. We can't trust anyone. So I'm going to read the verse 13. It says, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." And yes, man, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're doing this work for, to be saved, man, to be counted worthy to escape the judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon this earth, man. So I'm just going to grab a couple more, and then this will be it, man. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9. And verse 22. Or I'm going to start at verse 21. And it says, "And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people." Talking about the elect, because the Lord always had a remnant, that he was going to save and keep to the side, Verse 22, and it says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. Let all, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor I have made it perfect. So yeah, man, there's a lot of people, just like, Brother Malak says all the time, there's people that were put on this earth just to die, and it's true. Because everyone has a particular role, everyone has a particular lot, for their lives, man. And a lot of people, especially now in this current time that we're in, we're only put on this earth just to be destroyed by the Lord, man. And that's scary. It is. Because there's a lot of people that are going to die, just like it says, roughly paraphrasing, the slain of the Lord shall be many. And indeed, man, the Lord is going to kill a lot of people. This is very serious, extremely serious. So I'm going to end it on this, man, because, this is something else I was thinking on, because they just don't know. They don't know, because Lord willing, if we are of the elect, this is going to be their reaction. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for, and they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, they, it's like a spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh? And his lot is among the saints. So yeah, man, of course, the Edomites and, 2/3 of Israel, man, and hell, even the heathens, they're gonna be astonished, man, at the strangeness, just like it says, the strangeness of his salvation, because those chariots are gonna deliver up the elect, man. And those people that are our enemies, that survived during the time of Jacob's trouble, they're going to see the elect being beamed up, And this is what they're going to say, how is he pretty much one of the Lord's chosen, man? And then, they're going to perish. They're going to die. So this is going to be the last one. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. So yeah, man, the elect, they're gonna wake to everlasting life, meaning, they're gonna receive that salvation, man. They're gonna be happy because they made it. They're gonna be their first fruits, But some to everlasting shame and contempt, those that didn't, make it, those that were destroyed, they're gonna have their head down, for a while, because they're going to realize all the things that they were doing wrong, and especially how they did the men of the Lord, man. That shame is going to be on them for a while, man. And that's going to be a case for a lot of people, especially our family members that hate us, So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. And I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Until the next time I see you.